BNN Bloomberg's Lindsay Vizcaya is standing by live at BCE Investor Day. BCE, of course, is our parent company. Lindsay.
Yeah, good morning, Roger. I mean, today is a big day for BCE. Think of it as kind of like a transformation for the company as we've known it over the decades. A lot of shareholders have not been exactly happy with this company, especially over the last couple of months. But BCE getting into the AI game, getting into the fiber internet game, and really trying to turn things around for the company and change the direction of the company in the long run. So a presentation happening actually right now. It started about 10 minutes ago because today in this presentation, BCE, Bell Canada, will be unveiling its plan for free cash flow growth as well as delivering total shareholder return. And that goal is between now and the year of 2028, so over the next 3 years. And there's 4 key priorities to do that. Earlier this morning, I sat down with the president and CEO of Bell Canada, Mirko Bibic, to talk about what those 4 key priorities are. Here's more from that interview.
So we're a fundamentally different company than we were even a short year ago. We have a redefined capital market strategy, and we have going to drive growth with the 4 core priorities that you just mentioned. So it's about putting the customer first. It's about delivering the best fiber and wireless networks, leading an enterprise with AI-powered solutions, and then building a digital media and content powerhouse, which is essentially the transformation of Bell Media. So we've got redefined capital market strategy, 4 core priorities that work in unison together. And there's also been a significant cultural transformation within Bell, like a lot of energy to drive growth. Using the 4 priorities, every business segment is going to deliver growth for shareholders between now and 2028. So it's a very exciting day.
Yeah, because that's kind of long term, right? In the short term, within the next 6 months to a year, shareholders can still expect some kind of growth. Like, what can shareholders expect, really?
Well, we're going to shareholders should expect that we're going to continue to kind of harness the technological transformation that's taking place in the world today to equip our team members and our customers with the tools they need to get better experiences at Bell. And the best strategy of all is a happy customer. A happy customer stays longer, spends more, lifetime value goes up. So we're going to drive, that's the cultural transformation and the technological transformation that allows us to better deliver for our customers, because it starts there. And then, within the next 6 months, wireless has stabilized and is growing. Fiber beats any other technology, bar none. Everyone knows this. So now we have fiber growth in Canada, and with the closing of Ziply Fiber in the U.S., we have significant fiber growth in the U.S. to come. The enterprise business, we are the leader in enterprise solutions in Canada and have been for decades and decades. The enterprise business is a segment that we never really talked about, and we've turned it to growth, which is quite a phenomenal story. You don't see that too often with traditional telcos being able to turn the enterprise business into growth. So it's gone from not being talked about to being the silent star of the show, and now it's becoming the less silent star of the show, and we've got a lot of growth there that we're going to expand on today. And the last one on media, we are delivering annual growth. We're delivering annual growth in revenue, EBITDA, and free cash flow. And it's hard to find a broadcaster that used to be a traditional broadcaster anywhere in the world that's managed to pivot as fast as Bell Media has to a digital content leader that's actually growing revenue, EBITDA, and free cash flow. So it's quite exciting.
I want to talk about that in a moment, but you mentioned Ziply Fiber, so I want to pick up on that because, Bell recently completed that acquisition of Ziply Fiber. As you mentioned, this kind of helps with Bell's plan to grow in the U.S. when it comes to fiber. BCE, you announced today, also launching wireless internet in Alberta and BC within the coming weeks. So a lot going on. As a Canadian company, is the priority for Bell to kind of expand into the U.S. or expand across Canada? What's the priority, do you think?
It's both. It's to drive growth in fiber penetration in Canada, and now we have the U.S. growth vector as well. So fiber, and go back to we are a company that focuses on connection. Connection's been at the heart of what Bell's done for 145 years. We connect people to each other, we connect businesses to their customers, and we connect all Canadians to the latest technologies. The very best connecting technology is fiber, so that's what we know best. So we're going to continue to drive penetration of fiber in Canada. We have a lot of runway, obviously, where we've built our own fiber network. We have 8 million lines passed in Canada. We have an ability to grow our fiber internet base in the West as well. And now we have the very high growth vector in the US, where we're combining an area that we know best, fiber, with an amazing company, Ziply Fiber, with an amazing management team that also knows fiber really well. So the power of the two companies together is quite compelling.
I want to talk a little bit more about continuing to adapt to changing consumer habits, right? Because obviously you mentioned increasing Crave user base. That's one thing Bell has a goal of within the next couple of years. But you also announced today you're planning to eliminate the TV set-top box. So how is Bell kind of going with that change and adapting to how people are actually consuming things? Right.
That's really important because it all starts with serving the customer. Really, all these moves that that we've announced today, particularly how we're going to power Crave to 6 million subscribers between now and 2028, and the launch of a no set-top box TV product. It's about serving the customers with premium content the way they want to watch premium content. So what do customers want? They want the very best entertainment content, sports content, and news content. That's what we specialize in, and they want it to be delivered in real time on digital platforms, and of course they want value. And so we've got the no set-top box 5 TV product, we've got Crave, we've got the TSN app, the RDS app, iHeart as a digital platform, and we've got bundled offers. You can buy Crave with TSN and RDS, you can buy Crave with Disney Plus and Netflix. So a lot of value there, but the fundamental thing is, how do customers want to be served with that content? And that's where we're going. We're just following the customer.
You mentioned off the top that Bell is such a different company than it was even at the beginning of this year. And that's what I was going to touch on. Like less than 6 months ago, Bell cut its dividend, the first time in 17 years. Obviously, a lot of investors not happy about that. But what's your cash flow like now, about 5 months later? And is the idea to kind of obviously start investing more in AI? Like that's the direction the company wants to go in, is becoming the fabric of AI in Canada.
Right. So, I mean, one of the feature elements of the announcements today is that we're going to grow free cash flow after capital lease repayments by 15%, a CAGR of 15% between now and 2028, which is very, very solid growth. So on the free cash flow side of things, very promising, very high growth, and so we've returned to free cash flow growth, which I think will be very, very well received by investors and analysts. And on the AI front, this is one of the, it's at the heart of a lot of the growth and the transformation that you're seeing at Bell. So implementing AI internally to just deliver better outcomes for customers, significant. We announced a partnership with Cohere, leading large language model Canadian company, phenomenal. And we announced that 9 weeks ago, and in 9 short weeks, we've implemented Cohere's large language models within Bell, and we have many, many use cases already in deployment with more to come. So that's exciting. Only 9 weeks we've done this, and now we're offering that to our customers as well. And as we've outlined, or we're going to outline today, in terms of a go-to-market offering to our enterprise customers, AI-powered solutions is going to be the significant growth vector there for Bell Business Markets, which is the business unit that serves enterprise customers. So very promising on the AI front. And the star of the show there is Bell AI Fabric, which is an ecosystem of purpose-built AI data centers that we're putting together and creating an AI tech Canadian tech ecosystem in AI.
And just lastly, obviously Bell on track, I believe, to meet the targets when it comes to building data centers across Canada, right? I think the next one, there's 2 more opening Kamloops in 2026, 2027, 2 more after that.
That's right.
One is already in Kamloops, one should be built in Merritt, BC by the end of this year. Are those all on track, and how do the data centers kind of play into the overall plan for Bell?
All on track. So when you think about Bell AI Fabric, the idea there is to build and offer a full stack AI ecosystem. So it starts with the best networks. That's what everybody knows, that Bell can deliver the best networks. Then the purpose-built AI data center, so that infrastructure. Then we've partnered with computing companies, so the AI chips, the large language model chips, or the inferencing chips. So we have partnerships. In one case, so the first one that was launched was with Grok, which is a leading inference chip provider. Large language models. On top of that, we've got the amazing partnership with Cohere, and then we've got a number of partnerships with other software providers. And on the top of the stack is AI integration. So it's integration of AI automation, and that's Ateco, backed by Bell Canada, which is one of the startups we've launched. So Ateco allows and advises enterprise customers on how to integrate AI automation within their environment. So there's the full stack very quickly. I said that very fast, but at the very heart of that is our networks and the infrastructure, which is the AI data centers.
Lots going on. Thanks
Lots
for taking
going
the
on.
time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So it'll be interesting to see how investors react to this plan, both today and in the months and even years going forward. As I mentioned off the top, that presentation to investors currently happening here at the Delta Hotel. And Roger, you mentioned this as well, but I'll say it one more time for our viewers. Just a reminder that, of course, Bell Media is the parent company of BNN Bloomberg. I'll send things back over to you.
All right, Lindsay, thank you for that.